Hello, welcome back to Gnomevember. Found a couple of my gnomes that I made. This one was for a kid's lesson. Yeah, pretty simple. This one I took a little more time on. Obviously I didn't finish painting it, but hey, I did paint that white. Anyways, I put glasses on this, which is not typically what you see in most gnome pictures that I've seen. And this one actually was made but with coils. Alright, anyways, let's roll our dice and see what I got for today. 60. Ooh, a portal. I don't expect to have a portal there, but it's near that guy. That's where the portal is supposed to go. I can make him more up here. Maybe he has something to do with it. Alright, let me get this camera moved around. Alright, so I ended up adding grass to this guy. Just a little bit, but it doesn't have to be grass. Portal. Now, do I want the portal to be part of whatever rock wall cave this guy's looking through? Or do I want it to be its own thing? Huh. I might take advantage of the fact that I have some space up here. Alright. Start with the base. I think I'm gonna do some kind of arch. Yeah, I feel like I've been making all my drawings too big. It's just easier for me to think in bigger terms. I mean, what is a portal? Exactly. So let's see. Hey, why that? I see what I did. Now, if not sure what that is. That means it has to erase that. No, maybe it's made. It's like a tree. I don't know about that part, but or made out of some kind of. Wait, maybe it is like a big tree that just goes up and up. So it could be covering that. So it could just be portal, because portal could just mean it's a door. A portal is basically a door, but I was probably picturing something magical. So at the base of this tree, so sometimes you just sit down, draw, let the ideas flow. Now I could go with black in here, or I could do like a swirly swirl, and then fill that in later. So this would be, I just made some steps. I'm gonna go ahead and ink this middle part. I don't know if this is gonna be more like just wood. It's just like a texture. the patterns here have something to do with how this works. Alright, so let's see if I can do a smooth portal. Alright, so I went a little big, but who knows what the portal's doing. Alright, so the rest of this tree. Alright, it's not terrible. So, I'm thinking I'll be coloring this afterwards. It's okay. It's kind of a weird transition. I don't know how I ended up not. Maybe make it, just darken it up right there so that it kind of looks like. So maybe it won't make sense to have a shadow there, but I think that'll add to the depth. So it could be like a bulbous type of portal to who knows what. Alright. And what you think about day 7? Alright. Let's see what the next one is. Day 8. 45. 1. Why am I getting doubles? Why am I getting doubles? Do I want to do a wand? I don't know what the rules are of this. Do I have to stick with something that I've already done? I'm going to say no. I don't have to. 88. A guardian. Oh. Okay. Guardian. That actually might work because there's a portal and then this whole... Okay. A guardian. Now, what's my guardian gonna look like? Yeah, I'm seriously doing these way too big. Alright, so the guardian is obviously either guarding this or he's guarding this. There could be more than one. What can the guardian be? Yeah, I was thinking about doing a frog guardian, but a frog I don't really see as being very, very strong. What if I could do two guardians? See, I've seriously gone way too big, so this has kind of turned into just a drawing a day with the prompt, and my map is a little just disproportionate, I think. Alright, let's just do something. Alright, so I'm gonna have a gnome hat. Start with a gnome hat. Or a gnome helmet. Wonder if that would work. Now he's gonna look small compared to these other guys. I've been making them so big. I'm assuming gnomes have longish hair in the back, right? Okay, I need to get the body proportions. Alright, so this is his head, his shoulders. He's gonna have a arm like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm trying to work out my thoughts through this, and I don't know, that elbow looks funny. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this helmet. I'm liking the helmet. Just a little bit of a nose showing there. Then his ear. He's gonna have an ear. And then, not sure what's going on here, so just trying to make like a armored looking type thing here. So this is arm. And then his thumb and his couple fingers. That's the weirdest. Apparently all my gnomes have no necks. Now, I'm thinking this could be a branch. I need something here. You know what? I'm gonna leave that and see if this spills over into here. It's probably more the size I should have been doing these gnomes. They gotta fit through the portal. So everything's gonna be disproportionate. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is it's a good challenge for me to start thinking about some of this stuff. If I know what to have to work for in the future. Alright. Tell me if that works for you or not. I'm okay with it. Maybe it'll all come together once I start getting the next row going. Alright, thank you for watching.